There's really no shortage of choice when it comes to online coaching software, and it can be quite confusing choosing one for your online fitness business. Luckily for you, I've reviewed over 10 pieces of online coaching software and will continue to review more so that you can see what is the best online coaching software for your business. After all, it depends what features you're looking for, whether you like the software, and most importantly, whether it's the right software to coach your clients. Almost all of these softwares offer a free trial or a demo, and I highly recommend diving into several of the demos to really play around with the features and see if it's the right software for you. But today, after being able to review several different softwares, I want to give you my top 3 and my reasons why, and then give you a full walkthrough of the software. Alright, let's dive straight in. Alright, let's get straight to the point, and coming in at number 1 is Coach Catalyst. Now, I absolutely love this software because, first of all, their user interface is really clean and simple. The desktop app is very easy to use, and the apps look great as well. It has a variety of features including program building, calendars, automation, forms, a community, habit tracking, and so much more. It really has everything you need to manage your online coaching business, but there's one more reason why I absolutely love this software. And it's really to do with their team and support, and I haven't seen this with any other software. So when you sign up to Coach Catalyst, you're offered an onboarding call, and this is where you'll get on with one of their team members, and they'll really walk you through the software and see how they can help you really hit the ground running. And I think this is really important because when you start using a new software, you really don't want to spend too much time in the weeds trying to figure it out and understand it. You really want to hit the ground running, and their support and onboarding is excellent to really help you get going using the features and using it with your online clients. Now, here's a full walkthrough of the desktop app and also the apps that you can use on your mobile devices to show you all the features that Coach Catalyst has to offer. Alright, so I'm super excited to bring you this review video on a coaching software called Coach Catalyst. And I'm just going to dive into the About Us section first because I actually had the pleasure of meeting Trevor and Kane at an event. And I'm really excited to bring you this because I think they're doing something different in the market. Now, Trevor and Kane both are personal trainers and are both owned and still own gyms. So they really came to the market to set something up to really help them coach their clients, get better results with their clients. So they're coming from it from a standpoint of they use this themselves. They built this to help them coach their own clients. And I really like that. So you can read their story on here. Really nice guys, and they're building something really, really special here. So that's why I'm really excited to bring you this review video because it's coming from a different angle. They are using the system, they are training clients themselves, and they understand personal training in person and also online coaching. So as ever, let's dive into the features first, and then let's go into pricing. Then I'm going to look at the desktop app, and I'm actually going to dive into the apps on iPhone as well and show you behind the scenes and what it looks like. So the first thing we can see is programs and workouts. We've then got track progress and data. And then we've got messages and community. And I'm really excited to look at the community element because I haven't seen this on a lot of apps. And again, a lot of people have to use like Facebook groups or other apps. And again, having multiple apps for your clients can just confuse them and they won't comply and use them. So this is really exciting to see that feature being added. All right, so I know there's some more features based on the pricing section. So let's go over to the pricing section and look at the pricing and the features. So here we can see automate accountability and check-ins, access to 30 plus done for you programs, brand your logo and name, compliance and metric reports, invite your team, workout builder, direct messages through the Coach app, metric tracking, progress photos, centralized inbox, premium support, and communities. So lots of features to go through. I'm going to dive into them on the desktop app, but now let's look at the pricing. So we can see here, we can first of all start up with a 14-day free trial, which I really like. We want to get into the system, we want to use it, we want to have a play around with it and potentially add some clients in there. From there, it's $5 a month for 3 clients, and then it scales up. So we've got $39 for 12 clients, and then we've got 50 clients, $79, and then it scales up from there. So 75 clients, $100. So if you're at this mark, you're going to be well established online and have lots of clients paying you. So $99 is very reasonably priced for this amount of clients. So most people will probably be at the 50 client mark at $79. This is really reasonable, and I like that it scales up as your business scales as well. So You can also watch a demo on their site as well. Again, I'm going to go through a lot of these features that they're showing as well, but there is that as well. So all in all, again, really like some of the features it's showing on the website, and also like the pricing model. So let's now dive into the desktop app. Now, the first thing to note when you first sign up, it takes you through like a really nice onboarding sequence. So it asks you questions about your business, who you're working with, and it also offers, which I haven't seen with any other app, it actually offers you an onboarding call. So you can get on a live call with their team and go through your system, and they'll actually help you set this up. So their support is really, really good. And I know that they really help clients go through, set up programs, because they understand online programming, they understand in-person programming as well. So you can actually work directly with their team and get set up using Coach Catalyst. So I haven't seen that on any other app out there. And this is why I feel like Trevor and Kane at Coach Catalyst are doing something different. So definitely recommend jumping on with their team and going through Coach Catalyst with them. So now let's dive into some of the features. So when we first come into Coach Catalyst, we're greeted with this screen so we can see obviously our active clients. So you can see myself here. This is a test client, and then I've also added another client here just to show you actually on the app. So we can see the name, the actions, the workouts, the compliance, and then what they've done recent. Then we can click on kind of me here, and we can do some quick actions. So we can send a message, we can send files, photos and GIFs as well, and then we can see my actions and add notes as well. All right, so we can see a message here already come through. All right, so now let's dive into some more of the features. So on the left-hand side, we've got programs. So we can go into the different programs, so we can build programs, and then obviously we can add them to our clients. So let's click on create program and see how this looks. So it brings up the calendar view. I really like calendar views. It's a really good visual way of seeing how to program for your clients. So let's dive into week 1, and then we can add different things. So we can add a lesson, we can add an action, we can add a message, we can add a workout, we can add a form, and we can add a program. And this can all be automated as well, which is really good, because you don't want to necessarily be stuck to the app all the time and having to manually do things. Once we create this program, as you can see, you can schedule messages ahead of time, which is really cool. So you could be doing a check-in with your clients each week to keep that compliance up, which I really like. It's adding this automation element to your coaching to really help your clients get better results. So if we add a lesson, we can obviously add different lessons to this and videos. Let's see if we can create one from scratch. We can create lessons. So if you're trying to coach your clients on certain things, whether it's nutrition or habits, you could add a lesson here which they can go through each week. So you don't want to burden your clients with things to do, but let's see, each week you're looking at hydration, then the next week you're looking at nutrition, then you're looking at sleep. You could add these lessons to their program and go through. So again, I haven't seen this before. A lot of clients use like membership sites to educate their clients, but you can actually do this inside of Coach Catalyst. So you can add actions, add workouts, add forms as well. So we could be checking in with the clients, seeing how they're getting on, see how their nutrition's going, see how their training's going as well. So really like these features, really like how you can add them and create these programs and then add them to clients as well. We've then got the messages side of things. So again, we can obviously send messages and have direct communication with our clients in here, whether it's through the desktop app or actually the coaching app as well. So we can obviously communicate with our clients all in one place. Now, this is a feature I haven't seen on most apps, and this is the community-based element. And I absolutely love this feature because, like I mentioned at the start, a lot of people are trying to use Facebook groups. They're noisy. People get distracted. You know, they get messages from family and friends, and then they're not concentrating on what they're trying to do, which is their goal. So if we can have it all based in one app, we can obviously build a community, bring all your clients together. Hopefully the clients are all similar and they're niched down so that you can, bring people together that have similar goals and similar desires. So really like this, you could create a community in here and you can build your actual business around this community and get everyone kind of thriving and interacting together. So super cool feature. You can obviously brand it, add a cover image, and then write posts and really keep your clients motivated all in one place. So love this feature. Definitely something that I would be doing when building an online coaching program, and even in person as well. Like if you're doing it in person and you have a gym or a studio, you could create this community and really connect with your clients as well. Next, we've got payments. So here we can obviously collect payments, so set up a payment method. So let's go through and see what integrations we have. So it looks like it's through Stripe, which is great. Again, I love Stripe, super simple to use, really effective, and creates such an easy way to take payments online. So we've got that integration, which is great. Then we've got metrics. So we can look at metrics for clients, so we can see these different metrics in here. A lot of these can be pulled through from the integrations, which I'll get to in a second, which is really cool. So we can see more than just what they're inputting, the manual input when they complete a training program. We can see whether they're moving, we can see the calories they're burning if they have like a smartwatch, and most people do. So this is really cool that that's integrated in, and you can see all of these metrics pull through on the clients. Next, we've got reports. These are reports for your clients, so you can click on and choose the client and then run a report to actually see the report. So this might be something you do weekly on your catch-up calls or your client check-in calls, or you might do it monthly. Again, we can run reports on the clients and see how many programs how many workouts they've completed, what metrics it pulls through. So we can look at the metrics here. So all the different compliance, body fat, we're measuring that, the calories burned. So really good to see all of this data, because this data will tell the story of whether the client's moving forward and getting the result that they're looking for. Next, we've got integrations and apps. So this is really cool because I haven't also seen any other app that integrates with all these different systems. So we've got the different, obviously, workouts connected, the branded app. We've got Zapier, which I really love. If you want to connect this to anything else that you're using, you can use Zapier. Obviously, communities is connected, and then you've got nutrition as well. So for nutrition, we can do macros, and we can obviously connect all of that data in to make sure that we're not only just looking at the programming, but we're also looking at the nutrition as well. We've got NutriTrack, so sync and the nutrition data, Chronometer, Fitbit, Oura Rings, Training Peaks, Under Armour, Withings, Polar, 8 Sleep, Google Fit, Garmin, Wear OS, Apple Health, and Macros First. So also got options to use. Again, like I said, I haven't seen this amount of integrations. And again, credit to the team at Coach Catalyst for bringing all of this in and really creating something that pulls in a lot of different data points and connects a lot of different apps. So really cool to see that. Then we've got resources. So we can see here, we can add different folders and add resources into these folders as well that we might want to use with our clients. So let's head back to clients and then dive into the overall client profile. So if I click on this one here, it's going to pull up their overall profile. So we've got kind of the dashboard where we can see everything that's going on with them. And then we can see their journey. So what they've done and what they've completed, their programs that we're adding. We've got their metrics. Again, we can see kind of activity minutes, and this is all going to be pulled through for any integrations. We've got photos, and we've got forms as well. So again, forms is a really good feature. We can collect onboarding forms, we can collect check-ins, and we can obviously create different forms to collect different information to help the client get that desired result. We've then got a vault, and in here we've got notes, goals, and personal resources, and then purchases as well. So we can see what they've purchased and what they're subscribed to. So yeah, all in all, the features that Coach Catalyst offers is really, really cool, and love to see the different elements to it. Now, again, their roadmap in terms of what they're adding to the system is really good as well. So they're adding a lot of new features. They're listening to a lot of their coaches. They're updating the system. And yeah, I do really think this is one of the best coaching apps out there with a lot of really cool features and integrations to use. In terms of usability, very, very simple to use. Everything's down the left-hand side. It looks very, very easy to program. So if we go into programs, one thing I really love is at the moment we can see, obviously there's no programs in here. We've not created one, but they have a marketplace as well. So we've got all of these different programs that we could use, and there's lots here. So we can see the different programs to use. I haven't seen this amount of programs in a coaching software. Usually you get 5 or 6. They're giving you lots of different programs to use. So I really like that you can come in here, save to your programs, and use some elements to these programs. You'll be able to edit them and change them. And this is really, really cool. So it gives you a lot of things to get started with, which is good. Got global elements, workouts. So the different workouts we've got in here. So all of the exercises, and then forms as well. So you can create forms. So you can create unique forms, add questions, and obviously send them to your clients to collect that information. So yeah, all in all, really like the system, really like what they've done here, and it covers off a lot of the features, and you could have this as like an all-in-one app to really coach your clients and scale your online coaching business as well. So usability, really like it. In terms of connectivity, like I said, the integrations are great. I've not seen this amount of integrations on a coaching software. So in terms of support, we can see down here that again, we're using Intercom. And again, when you get started, you get sent messages from Kane. Again, this is walking you through different elements of Coach Catalyst and how to get started with it. Again, their support team is really, really good. One of the best support teams I've seen. They really care about you getting set up with the system and using it and being able to use it in your coaching business. We've got the help section, so we've got all of these articles to go through to kind of learn the system and go through it. Again, like I said, they've got a support team as well, which will directly jump on calls with you and really help you with the system. They've got news, so new feature updates, which is really cool, and then tasks as well. So this is going to help you go through the system when you first get started, take the tool, add your branding, download your first program, and assign to your clients. So again, really all set up to get you using the program or using the system and getting comfortable with it and using it with your clients. So yeah, absolutely love their support as well. It's the best I've seen in terms of coaching software. So now I'm going to dive into the Coach app and actually go onto my phone and show you what the Coach app looks like. So if I open up Coach Catalyst, first thing we're greeted with is the messages. So you'll see any messages from clients coming through. And you'll notice here, which I love, and it's an amazing feature, that you can actually send voice notes as well. So if you're on the fly or in the gym and you're busy and you need to just check in with a client, you could send them a voice note. We can also send photos, GIFs, and then messages as well. So I really like that feature. Then we've got clients, so we can see our overall clients on our app. So if we click on the clients, then we can kind of see their tasks today, their progress, their data, and also their notes as well. So again, really cool features to be able to do things on the go. If you're traveling or you need to access any of the data on the go on the app, you can just click on your client and obviously you can go through and see all of that information for the client. Next, we've got the community. So again, this feature is amazing, but if you don't have it on their app, then obviously every time you log into the desktop app, it might get very overwhelming with lots of different notifications. But again, you've got the community on your app as well. So again, on the go, you can be in the community, you can interacting, you can be asking questions, really pulling that community together and getting everyone to interact and socialize with each other. So we can do all this on the go. We can create posts, which is great. So that's available on the coaching app as well. And then we've got just the U section here, which is the profile notifications and things like that. So yeah, love the app. Really, really simple. You can access the messages, you can see your client's information, you can go on the community as well. So all in all, really like the app. All right, next app I'm going to review is the actual client app. So they are separated. So you've got a coaching app and then you've also got a client app as well. So this is called My Coach, and I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go through from what it looks like from a client's perspective. So this will be me logging in to see my information, to see my program, whether I'm training at the gym or I'm at home. I can go and use this app on the go. So first of all, we've got no tasks for today. So this will show tasks that we've got coming up. So whether that's habits, nutrition, or it's a training program that I need to complete today. Then we've got access to the community. So again, we can, as clients, we can actively be in the community on the go. We can ask questions, we can interact on the go as well. We've got my data. So again, we can go through kind of our metrics and our photos, and we can connect obviously all the integrations. So if you've got an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or anything like that, you could connect this up to the app. Then we've got messages, so we can message our coach directly in here. So if you've got a question or you want to check in or you need to find something out, you can message them on here as well. And you can also send voice notes and images as well. And then we've just got your information. So here's where you can connect your apps. So we go here and we can see all the available apps that we could connect and pull through. So our coach can see all of the activity and everything that we're doing. So absolutely love this. I think the apps are great. They're really simple, great to use. And from a usability standpoint, they're fantastic. So all in all, both apps are really good, whether you're the coach using the coach or the client as well. I think it comes across really well, and obviously a great client experience. All right, so that's Coach Catalyst. We've looked at the features, the pricing, the desktop app, the coaching app on your phone, and also the client app as well. Really love the system. Again, like I said, the guys at Coach Catalyst have an amazing software here. They understand it from a coach's perspective. They're creating an awesome software for a lot of coaches to use. Their support is really, really good. And all in all, I'm very, very impressed with Coach Catalyst. So if you want to check it out, I'll drop a link in the description and also the comments. Hey, so if you want help growing your online fitness business and you're feeling a little bit stuck and you don't know where your next clients are coming from, there's a link below in the description. If you click that link, enter a few details, I'll follow up and see how we can help. Now let's dive into the rest of the video. Coming in at number 2 is WeStrive. Now, WeStrive caters for different types of coaches, including personal trainers, nutritionists, influencers, gyms, and also studios. It has a lot of great features, including program building, nutrition tracking, habit tracking, forms, calendars, websites, and so much more. The user experience with WeStrive is very, very clean and professional, and you're provided with a desktop app and mobile app. Now, a question I get asked a lot about all of these different online coaching apps is, are you able to use them in other languages? Now, the good news is with WeStrive, you can use it in other languages, and it provides up to 10 different languages. So that's great if you're trying to use it in a different country and you want to use a language other than English. All right, here's a full walkthrough of WeStrive where I dive into the desktop app and all of the features that it offers. So in this video, I'm going to do a review of a personal training software called WeStrive. So first of all, I'm going to look at the website and go through some of the features it offers, and then going to look at the pricing and see how much it costs you to actually use the software. And then I'm going to dive into the actual desktop app, so it's a live account, and go through all of the features, the usability, the app access. I'm actually going to take a look at the app and what it looks like, and then connectivity, and then dive into the support that WeStrive offers. All right, so let's dive into features. If I click on the features section on the website, we can see what features are available here. So we've got program building, 5-star app, automations, video library, habit coaching, free website, client billing, group messaging, custom branding, and nutrition software. So at first impressions, I love that obviously it's got the program building. We need that to coach our clients. We need a good app as well. So we really want to make sure our client experience is really, really solid and good. So having a good solid app is key. I absolutely love having automations. Again, if you can automate some of the repetitive tasks in your online business, this is great. Habit coaching is super important because, as we all know, it's not just about a program or nutrition. We also need to look at habits as well. And then something that stands out to me is the free website. So again, we don't necessarily need a website to get started online, or even when we're running an online coaching business, because a website is only good as the traffic that goes to it. But if we can create something for free that's branded and we can add it to our bio links on our social media accounts, and this is great because this could direct clients to your WeStrive account and then potentially bring you more customers and clients for your online business. Also, we've got custom branding. We all love to brand things with our logos and our branding colors, so this is great. Another thing to note is there is a gym software option, so we've got team operations, location manager, and team billing and company reports as well. So this is really cool. If you do have multiple coaches or a gym where you want to use this software and really upgrade your overall systems, this might be a solution for you. All right, so let's take a look at pricing. And the first thing I notice is the first client is free. So when you sign up to a 14-day free trial, you'll get up to 1 client for free. You don't have to add a credit card. We get some of the features like WeStrive payments and a free custom website. So this is awesome because we can really start to use the software, see if we like it, see if it works actually with a client, and then decide if we want to carry on using it. So I love that you've got this ability to do that. From here, then it's on a scaling pricing structure. So 2 clients is $5 a month. We've then got 5 clients, $17 a month, and then it scales up from there. So 15 clients is $35, and then from there we go 30 clients, 49. So this is very reasonably priced, and I like this pricing structure as it scales as you grow your online business. Then we've got gyms and clubs, which is $99, so for 25 clients, and then that scales up as well. So overall, the pricing structure looks very reasonable and fair, and I like the scaling model of it. So this is the back end of WeStrive, and I've just signed up for a free account, and you're greeted with this home screen. Actually, when you log in and create your free account, you're actually greeted with a nice onboarding sequence, so you can go through and you can set kind of certain settings and tell the system, you know, what you're trying to do, which is really, really good, because we want to kind of get started with this straight away. We want to try and, you know, use this. We don't want to spend too much time trying to figure it out. We want to be able to set it up, get a client in there and test it. And I really like that. Again, it's really, really simple to get set up. You just sign up. Like I said, there's no credit card required, which is really good. And off you go. So let's now dive into this overall dashboard. So down the left-hand side, we've got kind of our key areas. So we've got home, clients, programs, my business, my team, nutrition, inbox, and then settings. And then along the top, we've got new features, which I really like, because whenever I sign up to a software, I always want to see what new features are coming. And especially when you see new features being added, it's really cool, because you can get new ideas and create new things in your business with these new features that come to the software. Then we've got the website, so you can click on this and see your website. We've got notifications, and then we've got a referral scheme, and then we've got the help area as well, which we'll dive into a little bit later. And then we've kind of got a quick start section here where we can add program, client, nutrition plan, exercise, invoice, sign program, add reminders. So yeah, overall, really like the software and the user interface and the experience. Again, on the home screen, we've got the active clients, client compliance, which I really like, your cash that you're collecting, and then earned this year. So you've got like a bit of a dashboard. And then we've got all of the notifications as well, so we can see what's happening, and this will be being pulled through from your client accounts, so we can check in our clients and see what's happening, so what they've completed. I like how it's simple. Some of the other softwares out there really overcomplicate this, and it can be a bit over-facing when you come into the app and you see all of these notifications, but this is really, really simple, and I really like it. So let's dive into the first section, which is clients. So in here, we've got all clients, we've got pending, invited, archived, habits and surveys, my documents, calendar templates, and client settings. So if we click on Carly, which is a demo account, let's take a look at what the overall dashboard looks like for a client. So we've got fitness compliance, so how many workouts they've completed, task compliance, so how many tasks they've completed, and then what date it is currently, client notes, client to-do list, and then client stats. And then we've got a feed here as well for activities and what's going on with that client. Next, we've got a calendar, and I really like this feature. It's very unique to WeStrive. So you can actually have a program builder and calendar where you can add not just the programs but also nutrition. You can add reminders, and there's lots of different reminders that you can add, so you can have really a full overview of what the program looks like from the client, from a monthly view, from a week view, all the way through from like 12-week programs, 16-week programs, which is really cool. So we can lay this in for the client to see, and obviously the client can go through on their app and tick it off as they do it. So the reminders that we can add, we can have weigh-ins, progress photos, auto message, habit tracking, survey, and cardio. So these can all be added in, and we can drag and drop these through and move them around, which is really cool. So this is a great feature. Again, another cool thing about this is you can save your calendars as templates, and then you can load them in on other accounts. So again, if you create a really cool calendar with all these different reminders and messages going out just to help support and keep your clients accountable, you could use that on another client. And again, we might need to tweak that because there's nuances with different clients, but again, it gives you that framework and template to work with that, you know, as you start to build things out in WeStrive, you can use them across the different clients. So I really like that. So then we've got, obviously we've been into the dashboard, we've got the profile, so we can see personal info, notes, documents. We've got client plans like nutrition plans, fitness programs, progress, so we can dive into the different progress of what they've achieved with the different workouts, billing, and then settings as well. So these are just general features for each client. All right, so if we go back to clients, in here, then we've got other features as well. So we've got habits and surveys, so we can look at habits here, so you can add different habits into this section. Another really good feature I like is the surveys, so you can create really cool looking surveys. So again, when clients come on board, you've got to ask them certain questions, you need to get information about them, so we can create surveys, but you are given templates as well. So let's take a look at this template here. So what are your specific goals? We've got a long text answer. We've got different rate your ability in the following exercise, barbell bench press. We've got different answers, so we've got like multiple choice. So we can really customize these for when clients first join, and then as we go through, you may do a client check-in, you may do an end of program check-in, so we can gather that information and it all can be linked inside the WeStrive app to that client. So yeah, love that feature. Again, keeping a lot of these features inside the app is cool because we then don't have to use other software. We can do everything inside of WeStrive. So yeah, love the survey builder. Again, it's dead easy to use. You can just add a survey, add the question, choose the different answers that you want to do, the different types, and then create that and obviously add that to your program or to clients for them to fill out. You then got documents, so we can add documents in here. So we've got waiver documents and things like that. Like I mentioned before, we've got calendar templates and then client settings. So we can see here the different settings for the fitness and the nutrition as well. So all in all, love the client section. I think it's really, really simple to use. Now let's dive into the program section. Okay, so we're in the program section. We can see here a template. I'm not going to build a program from scratch. I'm nowhere near good enough for programming. So let's dive into an example one. So we can look at this home bodyweight program. So let's click on this program, and again it loads in a calendar format, so we can see this calendar format here. We've got different videos here to show us, so we can see, you know, it walks us through how to build programs, which I really like, so we can see some tutorials on this as well. So we click on this 20 minutes program here, we can see this has been built out. So we've got a quick warm-up. If we wanted to add an exercise, we could just click add exercise and pull something else in. If we wanted to change something, we could just delete them out of here. If we want to add an exercise to the overall program, we just click add exercise and it drops in at the bottom, and then we can search in here. So if we wanted to do like a chest workout, we can then pull that in, and if we click on one of these, it'll pull through the different videos, and then we can add the reps and things like that. So it's dead easy to use. We can then choose the client entry type, so if it's regular, open field, AMRAP for time, and then add notes as well. So yeah, the program builder seems very, very simple. I like that it's obviously pulling through the videos for you as well, because the last thing you want to do is be going and recording all your own videos, and then we can save these as templates as well, which is great. So it might take you time to build out your programs, but once you've got them, you can use them across multiple clients, you can save them, and you can save your time by using templates that you've created. So all in all, I like the program builder. It seems simple, great to use, and it's got a lot of the videos which I'll dive into shortly. So next we're going to dive into my business. So this is where we can create a free website, and I absolutely love this feature because, like I mentioned, you don't really want to spend money and time creating this. It's not going to have a huge impact on your business, especially if you're just getting started. But if you wanted to create something and have it on your bio, you can create your page, you can add a profile photo, a logo, a welcome video, the location, years of experience, bio, certification, and you can choose your skills. And then we can load this website. So I've actually got an example for you of a website. So I'm going to show you this and run through the website. So this is a influencer that actually uses WeStrive. I managed to find her website, and she uses this and runs multiple people through this and has lots of signups through this website. So she uses this on her Instagram bio and gets a lot of traffic through it, which is great. So it's very simple. She's got different types of programs on here that people can buy, and they can just click on here and then go through the payment gateway and sign up directly, and then that program will be loaded into their WeStrive client account, and they can get going. So you can get advanced with this. You may, when you're first getting started, you might want to create something simple. This is great to use just on your bios, and people can find out more information about you. So again, really love that feature. Dead easy to get going with it and start using inside of WeStrive. So we've got the website branding, and then we've got programs and pricing. So like we saw there, you can add different programs. You need to integrate a Stripe account to do this. And again, that's one of the integrations that WeStrive has. And then we've got sales, so general sales, billings, and my program sales. So all in all, yeah, love that feature. Love that you can, add a website and create that and put that in your bio. Let's dive into my team. So my team is, you can just add other team members. So if you've got multiple coaches that are working for you, you could add them inside of WeStrive. Next, we've got nutrition. So you can add nutrition plans. If you add plan, we could create that nutrition plan, and then we can upload the files. So if you've got meal plans or you've got different recipes or things like that, you can upload them and they can be extras for your clients. So again, really like that feature. Then we've got inbox. So we've got two-way messaging on the inbox. So this will either be on the desktop app or the mobile app, which I'll talk about in a second. So you can obviously have those conversations with your clients. And again, really like having communications inside a coaching app, because as a coach, you don't want to have multiple channels. You don't want to have like WhatsApp, email, SMS, Messenger and things like that. You want to just keep it all in one app. So for your clients, you want to just use the WeStrive chat and make sure you're having that back and forth inside the app, so you can point them to anywhere or give them advice in here. If you've got it on Messenger as well, that might be leads or prospects as well, and it can all get a bit messy. So yeah, really like that feature is inside of here. Then we've got settings. So this is just general settings that you can go through on the WeStrive app. So yeah, all in all, really like the features. Something that I also haven't touched on is automation. So you can create automation with the habits and the messages, so you can remind clients, which I really like, which is a really cool feature, because you may want to just reach out to your client every week. So you can add that message and maybe change that message each week and add that to the calendar to go out and automate week by week. So all in all, really like the user interface, love the kind of design of it, the simplicity of it, but also the features that it offers as well. Along the top, we've got, let's just take a look at these. So we've got new features that are being launched. So there's a lot of new features coming with WeStrive, which I really like. They're adding a lot of new things to it. So we can see here new calendar and coaching notifications. We can see new client dashboard, macro windows, and cardio goals. I'd love to see when software is always adding new features, because it means they're working on it. They've not just left it and it's just kind of running in the background. They're actively working on the software, which means it's working, people are using it, and it seems like a great software. We've then got ideas, so people can post ideas, so different ideas to add, and then coming soon as well. So we can see here what's planned, so leaderboards, community, client add and custom movement, voice messaging and videos, on-demand programs, assessments. So a lot of new features coming, which is great to see. We've then got the website, so that pulls through your website. We've got notifications, and then we've got the referral program as well. So yeah, all in all, love WeStrive. Think it's a really cool software. Now let's dive into the app access. So like I mentioned, it's got an app that is on Apple and Android. Obviously there's one app for you as a coach, and there's the same app for the client, but you only have access to the coaching features, and the client obviously has the client side to see. So let's dive into an overview of that, because I've actually got a nice little document that shows you what the app looks like. So we can see here, this is the home page. We can see how this looks for the client. So we can see kind of the different metrics, the questions that get answered, the customized list, things like that. So if we scroll through, we then see the inbox and the calendar. So this is how the inbox looks, which looks really simple and great. We've got the calendar as well. So when we build out that program and we add the habits and the reminders for body weight and things like that, it all shows in there. Again, just look how simple it is and how professional it looks. It looks great. Workout programs. So then we can see obviously the workout programs for the client, how this would look in the gym or at home when they're using the app. And then we've got the subscription library. So this is the different library that pulls through. So we've got the different programs here, and how it shows. Then we've got the trainer app. So this is actually what you'll see on your side. So you can see, what the clients are doing. So we can see the different nutrition here. We can see the weight overview, nutrition overview, your dashboard. So it's a little bit more advanced for you, which is great. So if you're on the go, you're in the gym, or you're doing something, you can view your client's progress on the app as well. So your clients won't see this, but you will see this. So that's really cool. I love that it has that. And like we mentioned as well, you can customize the app. So you can brand it with your logo. You can brand the overall app so that it looks like it's coming from your business, which I really, really like. So all in all, the app looks great. I think we've spent a lot of time working on this app, which I think is super important, especially for your business, because like I said, you want your business and your clients to have the best client experience. All right, so that kind of wraps up the app access. Let's look at connectivity and integrations. So the system integrates with Stripe, as we've seen. So if you're looking to take payments through the system, you can connect Stripe. Personally, I use Stripe. Yes, it charges 2.9% and a fee, but it's very, very easy to use and it's robust. So you can use it with a lot of different clients around the world. It then also integrates with Apple Health, so it can pull through metrics from Apple Health. So if your clients use trackers like Fitbit or Garmin's, that will pull through that information inside of the WeStrive app. Also with Google Fit as well, so it covers Apple and Android, which is great because everyone has different phones, so it covers that as well. And the last one is Lose It. So Lose It is a competitor to MyFitnessPal. It is actually taking over the market because MyFitnessPal is now owned by Under Armour and isn't updated as much, and is actually a paid program as well. So Lose It does nutrition tracking, so it integrates with Lose It as well, which is great. So it covers off a lot of the integrations, and it has a lot of the features inside of the app, so you don't necessarily need any other third-party apps to add on. Okay, so the next thing to just look at is really the support. What support do we get when we sign up to WeStrive? So again, we get the Get Started section where we can go through and look at the features. We get an onboarding screen when we first sign up, which helps us get going. We've then got this question mark here. So we've got video tutorials, so how to use all of the different features inside of WeStrive, which is great. Again, we want that information to go through. We've got frequently asked questions, so we can go through kind of frequently asked questions here and understand how we can use certain features and things like that. Another thing to note is they do have intercom, so they use intercom so you can go through, you can look at search for help, or you can actually send them a message. And I love this feature about I love this feature with software because we don't want to go to an email inbox. We want to speak to someone quite quickly. You know, we're busy, we're trying to build a business. We want to understand how the software works. We want to use it as soon as possible. So we can shoot them a message. It says we typically reply under 10 minutes, which is great. So if something's not quite working or we need help getting started with something, we can then send them a message and they'll get back to you straight away or within 10 minutes, which is great. And then we've got different articles here as well. So yeah, overall the support that you get looks pretty good, looks strong. I like that we've got the tutorials, we've got frequently asked questions, we've got a support team that is responsive, and then we've got a getting started guide as well. So yeah, all in all, my impressions of WeStrive is I really like it. It offers a lot of good features. It's a growing software, so there's lots of new features coming, and the support that it offers is great as well. So if you want to try it out, the link will be below in my description. You can obviously try it out on a 14-day free trial, and let me know in the comments what you think about WeStrive. Coming in at number 3 is Everfit. Now I'm sure you've heard of Everfit. It's been around a while, but it has a lot of robust features and a lot of coaches using the online software. It has features like training, nutrition tracking, habit tracking, forms, questionnaires, payments, and also messaging. It has a sleek user interface with a desktop app and also mobile app. Now here's the walkthrough of the desktop app where I dive into all the features that Everfit has to offer. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to review Everfit, which is a coaching software for personal training businesses and also gyms as well. And as ever, I'm going to go through the website and go through some of the features and then also the pricing. And then I'm going to dive into the desktop app and really dive into the usability and go through each feature in detail. So let's have a look at the website to start off. So we can see here we've got training, habit coaching, nutrition, messaging, and progress tracking, which looks really good. Again, the app looks really simple, which I like. Simplicity is always good because if it's complex, we're not going to use it and we're not going to use, we're not going to enjoy using it. We've then got custom branding, automation, package training programs, resource collections, and forums and leaderboards. Be interested to see the leaderboards because I do like gamifying things like that. So if you've got a group or you're doing a challenge and you've got leaderboards, then that might be really interesting. So then we know that it's for personal trainers and also for studios and gyms. Okay, so then if we hover over the features, we can see some of the other features as well. So training, nutrition, habit, custom branding, forms and questionnaires, payment, automation, teams, and then on demand as well. So it covers off pretty much all of the features. Let's now dive into the pricing. So as we can see here, I'll always check the bill monthly and bill annually depending on how you want to sign up. So if you go annually, you'll get 2 months free. Again, it has a free starter plan, which is really cool. So train up to 5 clients. You won't get access to all of the features, but again, this might be a really good way to start and obviously get some clients in there and beta test using the software. From there, we've got the pro account, which says it's most popular. So it's $19 a month for 5 clients, and that gets you some more features like habit coaching, forms, journals, program builder, custom branding, community, and managed team members. So let's see how this scales. So if we go to 10 clients, we're at 29, 49, we're at 20, $49 is 20 clients, 35 goes up to 75. So it does scale quite quickly, but again, as your business grows, you'll be making more money and you should be able to afford the software price. And then we've got the studio price as well. So for $105, you can have 50 clients and you get access to all the features, including an on-demand training portal as well, which is pretty cool. So that's pricing. So now let's dive into the actual desktop app and go through the features. So when you log in, this is what you're greeted with. You've got the all clients section here. Let's just click on the logo here to see if it takes me back to a dashboard. No, so this is the dashboard, so we can see all of our clients that we've added, and we've obviously got a demo account here. So we can see last activity, last 7 days training, 30 days training, 7-day tasks, and also the category that they're in, so whether they're online, in person, and then whether they're connected. So it's like a dashboard. We can obviously see the activity of our clients, which I like, because obviously if you're working online with them, you want to be able to see these stats and check in with them and make sure they're going through your program. So then we've kind of got the different clients down here. So connected, pending, offline, waiting activation. Down the left hand side, we've got the different features. So we've got kind of the exercises, workouts, programs, tasks, forms, questionnaires. We've got the inbox. We've got the auto flow, which is automations, which I'll dive into. We've got the resource collections, workout collections, studio programs, community forums, and then packages. And then along the top, we've got a search function. So as you scale and add more clients in, you might have a long list, so you want to search a client quickly, which is pretty cool. We've got tasks here as well, which I like, because as you get busier and busier, you're going to be doing more and more tasks. So you can add tasks in here and then make sure obviously you complete them. So if a client's coming to the end of a cycle in their program, you may want to add a task in here and say, like, in 6 weeks, create a new program, so you don't miss that. We've then got the help center. So we've got getting started, workout builder, automations. This is like a quick start section where you can just jump to these sections, and then we've got notifications as well. Down at the bottom left, we've got refer a coach, the team, and then just our overall settings. And then we've got intercom as well here, which is our help center, which we'll dive into a little bit later. So that's the overall features and kind of what's available inside of Everfit. Now let's dive into them a little bit more. So let's click on Ben Andrew, who's the demo account. So this is a client. So then we've got a really nice simple dashboard here. So we've got the training dashboard, we've got the metrics and weight, we've got notes, we've got injuries, we've got goals, progress photos, and then their profile and updates. So this is really simple, but a nice looking interface. It's not too over facing. And then we can look at their training. So again, we've got a calendar format here. So we can load in their training programs into a calendar format. We've got tasks, which we can add in. We've got their metrics. So any stats that we're tracking and checking. We've got the food journal. So obviously you need to get this feature, so you'd have to upgrade for that feature. And then we've got their settings as well, so we can limit their settings depending on what package you're selling. We've also see here, allow client to send voice messages. This is a really cool feature. I haven't seen this in a lot of apps, but as we get busier and busier or on the move, voice messaging is a lot easier to do quickly than typing. So I really like this, that in the message feature, we can send voice messages. This is a really cool feature. All right, so let's dive back to the overview, and then let's go to exercises and go through those. So we can see here there's over 1,500 exercises. If we click on one of these, they're all added in for us. We've got the names, we've got the photos, and then it's not pulling through, it doesn't look like it's pulling through the links, so it looks like you have to add your own video link. Let me just check a few more. Yeah, so it seems like you've got to use your own YouTube or Vimeo link, which a lot of the other apps do already have that embedded. So that might be something that might take you time, especially if you're building out your program. We can see here actually some of them are added because we can see the videos. So the videos are pulled through. So for some of them, the videos aren't added. We can see here we've got the little video icon on these. So I'm assuming a lot of them have videos, which is great. We don't necessarily want to be searching YouTube or Vimeo for that specific exercise. And I also don't recommend creating your own just for the time it takes. It's not worth it just when you're getting started or you're trying to build your business. There's more important things to be doing, like marketing and sales, and also coaching your clients as well. So looks like a good extensive exercise library. Let's look at workouts. So we can add a workout. We've got some demo ones here. So let's click on this one and we can see the exercise builder here. So we've got cat stretch, the set, the time, the reset, shoulder stretch. So it seems quite simple to load in. We've got one set, 12 reps, legs. This is like an interval training. So yeah, we've got different sets here. So yeah, it seems pretty simple. We've got all of the exercises on the left-hand side. You can add exercises and add all the information you need. And you can see the arrangement, which is nice actually, because you can't see it all in one go here, but down here you can see how the actual workout kind of is made up and framed, so you can just double check that you've got your workouts in the right area. So I really like that. And then let's look at sections. So add your first section. So I think that's to do with different workout programs, so interval, AMRAPs, timed, freestyle, things like that. We've got our programs, so obviously we can create the different programs, and again, this will take you time to get started with, but once you've got programs in here, you can obviously copy them, duplicate them, add them to other clients and tweak them. We've got tasks as well, so this is task management, which I really like. Again, this could help you stay organized with your programming, coaching and your check-ins. And then we've got forms and questionnaires. So again, this is really good. Like if you're onboarding someone, you definitely want to get the information from them, like their weight, any injuries, what type of training they like, are they at a gym or are they at home? All these different questions are going to help you create the right plan for your client. So we do want to use the forms and questionnaires. You can use these for check-ins as well, to check in once a week to get feedback from them. So I really like having forms and questionnaires inside of here. Next, we've got the inbox. So this is two-way messaging. This will be done on the app as well and can be done on desktop. I really like messaging features inside of training apps just because you want to keep all of your messaging in one place. You don't want to have WhatsApp and email and Messenger or Telegram, because clients will just message you at all different times, and especially if you've given your personal number as well. I wouldn't recommend doing that. So it's really good to have the messages inside the coaching app, which is just for your clients, and then you can split that out to any marketing or prospecting you're doing on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. So that's really good. Next, we've got autoflow. So this is automations. I haven't seen this in a lot of apps, but I really like this because, like we can see here, day one we could do an onboarding video, day two chest workout, day three you can take your photo log metrics, and we can create these like auto messages and auto tasks to go out and message your clients just to check in with them. Again, you do want to have an element of coaching in there. You can't just leave this and let it coach your clients, but it could really help you check in with your clients and make sure that you're not missing anything. So I really like that feature as well. Then we've got resources, so deliver on-demand content to your clients. So this is almost like a membership site. So you've got like Kajabi or ClickFunnels or Teachable. So this would be really cool if you can create all of your content and your coaching content in one place. So definitely a feature that I haven't seen on a lot of the apps and could be very useful to teach more the educational side of coaching, not just the nutrition and the programs. So yeah, I really like that feature. Again, I think you need to upgrade for that, but it could be a feature that you do further down the line so that you can offer on-demand content to your client. It looks like you can create it from their templates for like nutrition and recipes and things like that, which is really cool. Community forums. I really like this because a lot of people use Facebook groups, and Facebook groups get noisy. The clients will get distracted on there. They'll get hit with a reel or a video and they'll lose concentration. Whereas if you can create your own community inside your coaching program, we can create tasks and challenges, and also we've got leaderboards here as well. So this gamifies the program. So I really like this feature alongside the content and the educational content. This is really powerful, and again, I've not seen this in a lot of apps, which I really like. Next, we've got packages. So we can create packages and obviously sell. So it looks like we can create a package and then obviously have a link to send. So we've got the different packages and we can brand those slightly as well. So this is really good. So we can take payment. Now we want to see what integrates with EverFit. So we're going to have a look at that in a sec. But overall, my first impressions is it's got a lot of cool features. I really like the community feature and the educational content feature. The automations is really good as well. The messaging with the audio messaging is awesome, and the overall user interface seems very simple, very well put together and professional, and I do really like EverFit. Now let's look or talk about app access. So we're on the desktop app at the moment. There is an app for phones, so again, pretty standard for iOS and Apple and Google and Android. You can custom brand that. So if we come down to the bottom here, we can see custom branding. So you can get a client mobile app and you can kind of add your logo and add information. You can go even further and do advanced
customization, which is your own app icon and custom themes and more like that. So you may want to just start with simple branding, and then further down the line you might want to upgrade, or you could just stay where you are. So that's really cool. Client invitation, again, you can have your own email to go out that gets people signed up, so it looks really professional for your business. So yeah, awesome features. Then I do like when you can kind of create your own apps and deliver them. They add a little bit more professionalism to your online business. So let's look at advanced. So yeah, this is the advanced custom branding, where you can create our own branded app like this, and the intro screen is branded and the app is branded. So that might be something you look at further down the line. All right, so let's look at connectivity. So for this, I'm just going to dive into the help feature here, and I'm just going to type in integrations and see what comes up in terms of what we can integrate. So we've got the health app integration, Fitbit integration, Chronometer, MyFitnessPal. We've also got Stripe as well. So let's just take a look at more integrations and see what comes up. So Apple Health, Google Fit, MyFitnessPal, which is pretty standard, so that's great. I know it integrates with Stripe as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't integrate with Zapier. That might be coming in the future, but at the moment, these are the integrations that are available. So yeah, again, pretty standard. If we want to use Stripe and we want to use all of the other tracking features, that's really good to have. So finally, let's just look at support. So whilst we're here, I'm on the intercom here, which again, I really like intercom. It is on a lot of the other apps as well, and it allows us just to search for help. So, get some articles, some videos to look at. We've also got messaging, so we can message the support team and get any questions answered or get any support on anything. And then we've got obviously the help section here as well, which we can search and get articles and get more information on as well. So overall, the support looks really, really good. My overall opinion of Everfit is, again, it's a pretty well robust software. I know a lot of coaches that use it. I do like the features that they have in terms of the automations, the community, and some of the educational content as well. And then it ticks all of the boxes for really coaching your online clients. So if you want to check it out, there'll be a link in the description. And if you have any questions on it, be sure to drop me a comment below.
Now, having a solid coaching app to coach your online clients is great, but if you don't have any clients, then it's pretty much useless. So that's why you should check out the next video I have linked up here on 5 steps to selling online coaching successfully. In this video, we break down this sales process for an online coaching business into 5 simple steps. So be sure to check it out, and I'll see you in the next video.